Before we get to our top headlines, thunderstorms left 2 climbers stranded on Katahdin earlier this week. The Maine National Guard says crews safely rescued the pair yesterday. Officials with Baxter State Park are reminding visitors some routes within the park can be demanding. They say all hikers should be ready to shelter in place for at least a full day. Now to this, a man from Westbrook is facing charges after allegedly trying to burn down a restaurant in Portland.
So Portland police say they arrested Ken Mucco Tuesday. Police say on Saturday he entered a restaurant with a makeshift Molotov cocktail and then tried to set it off. He also allegedly threatened police with a gun. Police say while searching Mucco's home, they found more evidence related to that investigation. He is up against a number of charges that include arson and reckless conduct with a dangerous weapon.
New Hampshire's medical examiner has identified the person who died in a fire in Woodstock yesterday. Officials say Artemis Latham died of smoke inhalation. His death was ruled accidental. A woman is still recovering from her injuries she sustained in that fire. Investigators are still looking into how the fire started. Officials say it does not appear to be suspicious. This week, a new coalition is formed in Maine.
It is shining a spotlight on the role immigrant-owned and operated residential care agencies play in caring for some of our state's most vulnerable residents. News CENTER Maine's Alex Haskell live in our studio tonight with the details. Hi, Alex.
Hi, Brian. Hi, Bailey. So the Maine Immigrant Business Coalition is made up of 30 residential care agencies across the state. According to a report from the coalition, its member agencies provide around-the-clock care for more than 400 people with a wide range of medical and behavioral needs. One of those people is 50-year-old Marlene Larrabee, who has stage 5 kidney failure. She receives overnight dialysis at Golden Group Home Services in Gorham, where 3 trained staff members administer her treatment while she sleeps. Golden Group Home Services says it's the only residential care home in Maine that offers this type of overnight dialysis. They say without it, Larrabee would likely have to spend hours receiving treatment during the day and move farther from family and loved ones.
I cannot skip it. If I skip it, my body will react and it will just send me to the hospital. It's really risky for me to miss my treatment.
So the coalition comes together amid concerns from some about alleged Maine care fraud involving some immigrant-owned businesses. Members say they want to remind people that immigrants play an important role in Maine's communities and economy. In studio, Alex Haskell, News CENTER Maine.
Former Trump National Security Advisor John Bolton will be sentenced in the fall after pleading guilty to a felony today. Prosecutors say Bolton shared sensitive national security information with his wife and daughter. His plea agreement calls for a more than $2 million fine and up to 5 years in prison. The judge, though, says he might not follow those guidelines. The U.S. Attorney for the District of Maryland says Bolton put national security in jeopardy.
Mr. Bolton knew how to handle classified information, where it should be stored, how it should be stored, and with whom he could share that information. He also knew the damage to national security that could be caused by mishandling that sensitive information.
The case is a rare example of the Justice Department successfully targeting a foe of President Donald Trump. A career prosecutor is leading the case, which the DOJ opened during the Biden administration. Fencing now surrounds the entire reflecting pool on the National Mall.
National Guard members are standing guard as well. This comes days after at least a handful of people were arrested for allegedly vandalizing the newly renovated pool. The National Park Service says the fencing and National Guard presence were always part of the July 4th security plan. A spokesperson says they just deployed them a little earlier than planned to help, quote, ensure no more damage is done to the historic site.